Nogi station on the Chiyoda line. And I'm going to go looking for some more dead people. A request from somebody actually kind of sprouted part 2 of looking for dead people. Aoyama Cemetery Administration Office, 780 meters that way. So once again, we got some walking to do to the cemetery. No, I'm starting to think this isn't healthy. A girl should not spend so much time in this cemetery. But I see dead people, so I'm at home. And what you don't see on camera is my long conversations with Soseki, Yukio. Where do you think I get all that information? Huh? So here I am again on the map and a list of people. And as I find them, I'll shokai them, introduce them. So let's go. Laid to rest here in the foreign section of the Aoyama Cemetery are men and women who came to Japan in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Many of them played leading roles and contributed greatly to the modernization of Japan. We have erected this monument to commemorate their achievements and ensure their memories passed on to posterity. I actually find that interesting that here, and I believe in Tama, which is huge, there are foreign sections that they're not laid to rest with the general Japanese population. Henry Spencer Palmer, Major General, HBM Royal Engineers, born April 30th, 1838, died February 10th, 1893. This tablet is erected by his friends in Japan. Henry Hudson, born in Philadelphia, USA, 3rd month, 16th. March 16th, 1828, died in Tokyo, 2nd month, 10th, 1897. So I just find it in, we actually have, there's a couple of mausoleums, but you might see some, you know, like the Kennedy Memorial, right? It's like a little memorial. But this is very interesting. I think it's the original, that's why. Casket almost. And then over here, kind of memorials, I guess. (1910), 1912. Very interesting. Alright, on to the next person. Yosh. Okay, so the whole reason for looking for dead people, part 2, is here. Aww. You can't see, can you? Now, who was Ueno Hidesaburo, you may ask? He was the owner of Hachiko. Now, over right next to him, we have a monument in memory of the faithful dog Hachi. For those of you who don't know the Hachiko story, so just a little quick review. Ueno Hidesaburo, I don't know how he came across Hachi, I forget. But he had a dog, Hachiko, and he worked at basically Todai, I believe, Tokyo University. And so Hachi would run to Shibuya Station every day to meet him when he came off the train. And so he was like a standard thing at the station because he's there every day, like clockwork. right around the time, maybe a little earlier. He'd get some food from the local vendors, you know. So the thing about Hachi was that when his owner, Hide Saburo, died of a hemorrhage in his brain, Hachi continued to go to the station every day for, I want to say it was like 8 or 9 years after that, after he died, when Hachi finally died. But it was like never failed, clockwork. Even though I think he moved to another family, he wasn't living in the same place, he still went to the station every day. So the Japanese love loyalty, and it's such a sweet story and loyal story. That's the story of Hachi, and I believe Hachi is actually in the Natural Museum or some museum. I may go check it out. But Hachi got stuffed and is on display in a museum somewhere. But I believe maybe part of Hachi was buried here with his owner. I don't know. But yes, this is for Molly. And the whole reason I'm doing searching for dead people too. Okay, last one here in Aoyama Cemetery. Last one. The grave of General Nogi. General Nogi was basically, I would say, Emperor Meiji's right-hand man. And the story goes, he made a kind of big mistake during, I think it was the Russian-Sino War. And after which he went to Emperor Meiji and said, I'm really sorry that I messed up. Do I have your permission to kill myself to make up for it? And Emperor Meiji said, no, your life belongs to me, and I say you got to keep going. You're my right hand man. I need you, so keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good. Mistakes are mistakes. Oh, I'm sure he put it that way too. So then in 1912, the Emperor Meiji died, and shortly after his body left the palace, General Nogi and his wife committed suicide and followed their... It's a tradition, a samurai tradition of like the samurais following their lord into death. So when the lord died, his samurai also killed themselves. So this is what Nogi was basically kind of following. I would have to say, with all the modernization and everything that happened during the Meiji era, I would say that his act of following his master into death probably kind of reminded Japanese not to lose that part of their history, their Japaneseness, I would say. I know Soseki was even touched by it, and he wrote about it in No Kokoro. So yeah, it's very, very interesting. That would be General Nogi and his wife over there. So okay, I actually need to break in there and get the paper that flew away because I don't want to litter General Nogi's grave. Anyways, that's it for Looking for Dead People Part 2. Till next time,